Joining the TikTok storytelling group was supposed to be a fun escape from the monotony of daily life, a digital campfire where we could spin yarns and weave tales. But when my latest story, a seemingly innocuous tale about a stranger leaving cryptic notes at a doorstep, began to bleed into reality, I realized our creations were more than just stories. It started with a single note, just like the one I described in the group, "You're next." Initially, I laughed it off as a prank by one of the members, but when I received a second note that described a personal secret only I knew, humor turned to horror. Our group was small, just 5 of us, each with a flair for the dramatic and a propensity for the eerie. As the notes kept coming, the stories we shared began to mirror reality with unsettling accuracy. One member wrote about a shadow seen out of the corner of the eye, and soon, we all started seeing it, an amorphous form that lingered just beyond the reach of light. We frantically tried to rewrite our stories to change the course of events, but the narratives seemed to have taken on a life of their own, resisting our attempts to steer them. It became a game of survival, each of us crafting endings that could potentially alter our fates. But the stories seemed to want to be told, and they were determined to reach their own conclusions. I crafted a desperate tale about a hero who managed to outwit the dark force, hoping it would somehow translate into a real-world solution. But each time I edited, the shadow grew nearer, its presence more oppressive, as if mocking my efforts. The final act unfolded quicker than I anticipated. One of our members vanished, just as the story predicted. Desperation turned to panic as I realized my own narrative thread was closing in. The ending I'd written for myself, a final confrontation with the source of the notes, loomed ahead. When I opened the door to my apartment one night, there it was, a figure cloaked in shadow, holding a note that simply read, "Welcome to the end." At that moment, I understood the chilling truth. The stories were never ours to control, and now, they were writing us.